just wanted to give a little tour of one of my older worlds that I have. So, nothing too fancy, nothing too big. The world with the trees in the video that I showed. My resource pack is currently dead, and that's sad. But that's okay. Once Vanilla Tweaks updates it, and I'll reload it, I suppose. Repick it out. That'll be fun. I'll add something new. This is I never really did a lot of building. It was more I was more just gathering stuff and then kind of cobbling things together that didn't make sense. This is where I keep my friends? Can I call them friends? Visitors. Prisoners. That's the word. Prisoners. I haven't figured out I haven't built the basement for them yet. It's fine. This is my problematic bee farm. It's problematic because it keeps dropping glass bottles. Like a lot of glass bottles, and a bunch of them have despawned over time. I need to fix that at some point. This is my forest that I periodically chop down and then replant, which I believe is better than logging the other forest that's over here in the distance. Oh my god, there's this pig with a saddle over here. I absolutely forgot if you're one of mine. I believe you be. You got free. You stay free. Go free, little one. Okay. This is where I keep some of my villagers that I have plans on making an iron farm with, but I haven't actually made the iron farm yet. I gotta do it soon though, cause I'm gonna be building some stuff eventually. Probably. Honestly, I don't know anymore. This is. You can see what this is. It's just a wheat farm. It's a good wheat farm at that too. Yeah. It's either good or I've just been on this world long enough for it to collect that much. Honestly, probably both. Probably neither. Could be. Ooh. I could always use more prisoners. But I don't want more prisoners. I have enough prisoners. I gotta stop collecting prisoners. Um, Over here, I have some budding amethyst that I've got. I know looking at it, you're probably gonna shout, create it, but no, Vanilla Tweaks. Vanilla Tweaks has a Silk Touch budding amethyst, so I love Vanilla Tweaks for that because I believe wholeheartedly that it should be in the base game. This is where I make my clay. Got my mud there. Got my bamboo. This is my chicken farm that I forgot to put an off switch to, so I have to call this area a lot. Potions, seeds, feathers. A lot of this is just material gathering and not actually. Can I see your name? I named you, didn't I? Hold on. How close do I have to be to look to see if you have a name tag? You don't have a name tag. I swear I named you. That's whatever. I had named that guy previously. I voted Tough Golem. Because I did. I voted Tough Golem. I wanted golems. I wanted the Tough Golem, and I wanted the Copper Golem. But I also wanted the allies when the Copper Golem was in, and I also wanted the Glares because I thought all three of those were interesting concepts and adorable little pets that you could just have. And I have mixed feelings on which ones won. Because I'm happy to have an LA, but at the same time, the golems, I feel like I've been cheated out of something. The severed head of my favorite hermits. I have hermit heads from Wandering Traders because I got that pack from also Vanilla Tweaks. Everything here is Vanilla Tweaks. All the weird stuff that you see is just Vanilla Tweaks. You see something weird? It's Vanilla Tweaks. Because Vanilla Tweaks was the only mod thing that I did that is the other one of my pigs. I had two of them here. Oh no. I have to get it back. No, it deserves its freedom. It escaped properly. These are my horses. I know it looks like that I've been underfeeding them or forcing them to fight for their food, but I swear that they've been eating. Those just were delivered by skeletal dropship. Elytra. Oh, yeah, gas stuff. I have a gas farm. And I should put that away. We're gonna need my elytra. Where the heck did I put that in? There it is. There. And now we're going to go visit another place. This will be fun. It's not that far off. I don't have a proper nether portal connected to it, so we're just gonna ignore that one. All I have to do is go this way. I remember the path. I haven't been in this world for freaking ages, but I remember the path. And it's this way. Fairly certain I could get there by boat. Should see some, yep, beaches. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Almost there, probably. Maybe. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Here we are. This nether portal does not go anywhere. Well, it goes to another waste, but I haven't got any. I was gonna hook it up to the nether roof eventually. Maybe make another one that's higher up on the other side and hook up to the nether roof. I don't know. I haven't done anything with this yet, but I am gonna put a farm right in here somewhere. I just hollowed this area out. There's a lot of started up projects on this world that I just haven't finished yet. That's like my biggest problem is I have like a dozen or so starts of projects and then not a single complete. Kind of sucks a little bit to have done that. Uh, but on the plus side, that means I haven't ran out of things to do yet. Okay. I want to do something with that at some point too, like an evil secret lair where I conduct experiments. This is where I was farming moss because I haven't made an automatic moss farm, but it's also where I'm going to put my automatic moss farm once I do make it. And I was going to completely deconstruct and reconstruct this village to make it how I want it to be at some point, maybe. Projects that I've started but never finished. This way. Ah, yes, my ghast farm. One of the few projects I did finish. I think I recently emptied it. With the new changes to, oh god. Oh, jeez. Cut that out, future me. Cut that out. Uh, with the new changes to how ghasts spawn, will they be able to spawn in the snow anymore? Or is that not viable? Okay, I'm going up. I have no idea if it's viable or not still, so I'm just gonna run the farm a little bit, see how it works. If it works, which hopefully it will. Hopefully. I am hopeful. Ow. And I have my elytra on. I could have saved myself. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to land this. Oh, fuck. Okay. I landed something. I cannot see my farm. But and I watched a tutorial, and the tutorial said that's fine. Just to trust the process. I have a lot of faith in this thing if I'm willing to trust the process. Oh my god. I did trust it initially because I didn't I didn't trust it. I think I trusted it. I don't know. Reputable farm. I had to try. I put my trust in it. It's fine. I don't even know, dude. Like, at all. I don't know why I used a blue glass here. I think I was messing with myself because I really should have put like a red platform down, like a larger platform that I could land on properly, but I didn't. And this is my curse. This is what I get for it. We're just gonna wait up here a few minutes just to test to see if it's still working. If it's not working anymore, I'll have to tear it out and make a new one. Or not. I'm pretty sure I'm good on gas tiers for like the next century. Being as it may, I do have a lot of amethyst crystals and I have some allays. What I could work on next is um, the XP farm with the allays and the silverfish. I made my own working design on that, which I would love to show you in next after I finish touring this world, which is really just after I get home. And I don't care if like it resembles anybody else's or if there was like I didn't look up a tutorial, I didn't see anything. I made it myself and I am so proud of myself. Oh my god, it does still work. I am so freaking proud of myself. Ridiculously proud of myself because I did it all by myself. I just heard that the concept was a thing and went with it, and I am so happy. I also made this chicken farm by myself, and the sugarcane farm is like super easy, everybody knows. And then I made the bee farm by myself, and I am diving headfirst into the world of redstone, and I am so happy with myself for figuring stuff out. This is where I keep my LAs. I made this here before I made the farm egg. Uh, I didn't realize after I made the farm that the note block was actually close enough to trigger these guys. But at the same time, I should have realized how close that is. Oh well. I guess I just wasn't thinking about it. Whew, I'm tired. Uh, why do I eat the rotten flesh when I have plenty of chicken? Old habits die hard. I went on a hardcore world like years ago. Many moons ago. So many moons ago. Where all I ate was spider eyes and rotten flesh. Of course, I didn't last too long, but I lasted longer than I expected to. This is going to be eventually the gas parking area. This path is, I'm gonna park it over here. And then this path is too long for it to escape out the hole. Because I'm not taking the harness off, that'd be dumb. Under the path, I'm thinking of digging a little bit to make like a boat storage area. And I'll probably do something cool with that. I haven't finished the walls or the roof, but once I'm done, the guests will have a nice, beautiful home. Something to resemble the nether, but also give them freedom and access to the sky. Uh, that's my gunpowder farm, my creeper farm. I'm thinking of tearing it out, maybe. Because it's messing up my view a little bit, for one, and for two, I don't really need it anymore. Thinking of turning it into a general mob farm too, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. I could also change it. Let me get that stupid mouse wheel being broken. Baby brother breaks mouse wheel. Mm. It's an invisible spider. It thinks that it can get one over on me. Yes, come here, Spooter. Not invisible no more, are you? I'm sorry. That was dumb. This is usually where I AFK for gunpowder. God, that floor looks good. I just wish I put it in something else. I'm gonna tear that out later. I took my wings off for the trip up here because I really wanted to use that, and I've always had trouble with it with wings, and I don't know why. I don't go high enough. Yeah, only a few floors. I put cats in the corners because I thought they'd do something, but apparently there's been a bug that hasn't been fixed in forever where cats don't scare creepers anymore, and I'm upset with that. I genuinely didn't realize that there's been a bug that's been in the game for forever that the cats don't scare the creepers no more. They're supposed to, but they don't. Yeah, that's about all that I feel is worth mentioning. I found a coral reef. Yeah, that's about it. I do have a mine, but it's just a boring strip mine. This is where I keep my other villagers at a temporary trading hall that I'm going to tear out and move at some point. Also, this area is also part breeder, which is where I got all the babies from. I did know where there was a mushroom island at some point, long enough to gather myself a stack of mycelium. I don't know where it is now, and I'm pretty sure I did something with it. Uh, yeah, a lot of this area is just soon to be developed, but has not been developed yet type stuff. Um, Over there is a bastion that I've been systematically tearing down little by little. It's about two-thirds the height it used to be. I need the blackstone for a project that I may or may not ever continue. This is where I have my mine, which drove me out of my mine with how much digging in circles I ended up doing with it because with the fudge, And I also got lucky with there being another fortress right there that I dug into. I'm not gonna show you the fortress. I'm not. I'll go up this way. It's fine. It's just fiery. Little, little bit deathy. That's it for this world. All projects that are supposed to come but haven't come yet because I'm before I got started on them, I haven't. I actually. It's been so long since I've actually been on this world. I left this world because of an update. It broke a lot of my mod of a lot of the vanilla tweaks packs, right? And I told myself I'll play again once vanilla tweaks updates, and I put the packs back on. I ended up taking a lot of packs off. And I'm gonna be reinstalling the updated versions. I have not taken off the heads one. Which has caused the tiniest bit of discrepancy issues with the Wells Knight and the Wells Knight. Like, is that Wells Knight? Who knows? We got Doc here, ZF, which I hadn't gotten for the longest time, but I'm glad I have now. Impulse and Impulse. Zuma and Zuma. I'm sorry, that just it's endlessly funny to me. My goats, which I brought over here before I had this guy, but after I got this guy, and then like I got them before I stopped playing, and then I started playing again because this guy really, I just needed to get this guy in. He reinvigorated my love of the game a little bit. But like their baby form is just ridiculously adorable. I don't know. Um, I feel like I should have waited for this guy in order to bring the goats here because I am not the best at flying goats. And I ended up boating them most of the way here with my little connected river. They were actually right there at my dock for the longest time, and then it was after I got this guy that I brought him actually up here, so I guess this guy did move them some? That's about it. Alright. Time to check out my redstone furniture. Yeah, I was just looking at that. I don't have a lot here. Right. I don't know what I was doing. Ah, yeah. A pass. I just really like how that looks. Template stuff. This place is very empty. There's not a lot here. more for testing concepts than ideas. We organized the doors by color theme. Honestly, every time I come here, I feel like I should have reversed these door orders or put this on that side. Because I feel like that matches that tone more than it matches this one. But at the same time, I feel like the color just matches better than that one. I don't know. I forget what that is. Moss Farm. That didn't work out too well, and I got that design off of somewhere the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Because Famine was on a skeletal horse, Pestilence was on a diseased horse, a rotted horse. War was on a dark horse, technically supposed to be flaming. There's gotta be flames coming out the mouth and eyes and hooves. And then Death is on a pale horse. I'm over here distracted because I forgot what I was originally coming in here for. Oh. That's what I was originally coming in here for. Hold up. Here we are. My cute little farm. I don't, I did it. I just I heard the concept and I did my testing and now I had this cute little farm. Woo! This is the amount of space it takes up exactly. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 4? 5 by 4. Why is the 5 by 4 necessary, you might add? It's because when these only go like 2 down, it's because you need a is this 5 by 3 down? Hold on, it is 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that anymore. Separated into 2 parts, I have the blue safe side. It's not really safe. This is just where the allies are, and the killing side, which marks where the killing was actually happening and how far the reach sword would actually be. And it works great. Have my infested potions there. Have flint and steel, water bucket. I'd have to options. Let's put it on easy. Slash game mode. Survival. Slash I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry. I do that. I'm gonna go with sharpness 5. And then how far does that go up? I'm gonna put it at 3. Yeah. Okay. Back to game. I believe the daylight cycle on, because I genuinely don't care. Okay, how this works is you do this one, then this one, and then you come over here and you wait. Oh, they're still getting out. Right. Yeah, that's about it. That's all it is. That is, I have somebody knocking at my door. That is, uh-oh. I feel like I forgot to send somebody a text to tell them that I was recording. Uh, uh, 1 second, please. Okay. He walked away. Great. Hey, we could literally stand here for like for forever, just waiting for all this to come up. Actually, there's so much of it. Look at all that. While we're waiting on that, probably tell you how this farm is constructed. You need like a lot more blocks around to keep all the silverfish in. Actually, apparently, you really like. You really don't want the silverfish to start infecting the blocks around it, so it's, I guess, double encase it. Oof. My bad, lol. I think they're getting out through the dispensers here, though. That is... Look at that. That is still going. How? Okay. Not a lot to really think about. Not a lot to really do. There's, you got the chamber. You saw the slab. It's literally just a box of concrete. You don't have to use concrete, you just gotta use any. Oh, we're done. non infesting block. Then I have my allies. Sitting on Netherrack. The observers, obviously, for the note blocks. You saw the dispensers pointing inwards, being held back by the slab. Not flammable slab. You do not want anything flammable in this this 3x3 square. I have my barrel, which feeds into a hopper, which feeds into that one. That's how I reload it. Oh, there's more. Dispenser with the flint and steel, obviously. The water bucket. When you hit this notebook once, it dispensed the water, so you gotta hit it a second time. I don't know what to do to I don't know how to fix that. I could probably figure that out. But I deemed it fine for now. Why? Okay. That was something. I had another redstone testing world on Bedrock. Right? Because I used to play on Bedrock a lot more than I do on Java. And I had a lot more farms, like a lot more farms. But during one of the updates, I forget which one. I don't know why. It was the one where they had you have to re-sign in or something. And like this weird preview window. I don't even know what to call it. No idea. But when I did, it ended up deleting all of my Bedrock worlds that I had currently at that time. Never got it back. So now I'm over on Java, and I'm gonna go redesign all those farms at some point, probably. But I guess this has been me. This has been it. I'm not editing this, actually, so if I just realized that I'm just gonna send it because I'm too tired for editing today, and my brother I'm gonna let my brother use my computer to practice his coding some more because he's learning how to code. He wants to make a game and it's gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna play the game first. Ha! Everybody else here are suckers because they'll all be second to me on the game testing side of things. Mwahaha. Maybe I'll record it, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll tell you the secrets. Maybe I won't. And until then, adios. Sayonara. See ya, suckers.